morning, boys and girls. How are you doing? I'm here. I'm finishing my shake. I'm a little 5 minutes late because I had a problem with the connection. I mean, I don't know why, but that's how it works. Goedemorgen, Patricia. Hoe is het? Hoe voel je? Emma komt er gelijk bekijken. Hé Emma, kom een beetje hier, kun je zien. Of alleen de staart. Boris. Good morning, Gindare. How are you doing? Today I placed an extra beach towel, and on top of that I put my mat so that I would have a little bit more space here. Goedemorgen, Ingrid. Hello. And I thought that was a good idea because then I would have a little bit more space. But now I've got a cat on this side and a dog on that side, thinking that this is their little bed. But what can we do about it? So, let me see. Goedemorgen. Mega stijf hier. Hoe gaat het met jou? Goed hoor. Need to catch up tonight. No worries. Chloe. Hello Manon. Hi everyone. I'm actually feeling good. You know how yesterday and the day before I was saying how much pain I had in my hip flexor? And I thought like, wow, maybe I need to go to a therapist or something. And then when we finished the call, I stretched a little more, like I relaxed stretched. And then I got so intensely tired, like my whole body. Hey Celine, good morning. My whole body, I was so intensely tired, I could like emotionally cry how tired I was. I don't know why, because we just stretched. And then I went to bed and I slept 3 hours, like siesta. And when I woke up, I had no more pain in my flexor. How weird is that? I mean, wow. I don't know what happened, but I'm cured. Guys. Goedemorgen, helaas moet ik door met werk. Ik doe het vanavond, beloofd. Ingrid, komt helemaal goed. No worries. You know that the videos are here in the group. And I tagged them all in day 1, day 2, day 3. I made little topics. So, I'm gonna finish my shake. The thing is, I have a thinner straw. And that's why it takes longer. I always use collagen in my shakes. Don't like to admit it because actually I'm vegetarian for 10 years. And I'm more vegan than vegetarian for my health. So collagen is everything except that, which is kind of disgusting in my mind. But I'm trying to get marine collagen as much as I can. I try to use superfood like spirulina and everything that contains a lot of collagen. Good morning, Julia. It's so cool, guys, that we're all here in the morning. Every morning I think like, okay, let's turn on a video. Like no one is showing up. I'm like, but you guys are here. That's so cool. Rita in the house as well. Good morning. Gotta have everything, of course. Alrighty. Today the weather is a little bit overcast, which is actually nice. I wanted to tan a little bit later, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But for the stretching, this is actually perfect. I love it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Buongiorno, bonjour. Come on. How do you say good morning in all of your languages? Write it down so I know where you're from. Maybe you had a big tension in your body and with the stretching you just release it out. Exactly, that's what I believe as well, Mr. G. Because normally I walk a lot more and I'm a lot more active. I was living in my own house and I had to move out of there. My uncle is living there now. So I moved out and I moved here back in with my parents. And also with the quarantine, we weren't really allowed to do much. And it was still March and it was not really good weather. And then I started my online business, and then I was much more seated, and I'm not used to sit like for hours. But when I'm into something, I go for it, you know. So I was like hours and hours and hours behind the computer, and I started having all weird pains in my body. That's strange. Like, but it was. I think it was from sitting the whole time, and you're not used to it. So I definitely believe I had a really big tension, and I stretched it out. So magic is happening. Okay, let me see. Bonjour, bonjour. Labas rytas. I don't know if I said that right. Lithuania. Labas rytas, bonjour, but I speak French, yes, a little bit. Guten Morgen, good morning, goedemorgen, buongiorno, good morning, buenos dias. Alright, guys, I'm really excited for today's stretch. Let's just start slowly warming up like we always do, and then we go into the deeper stretching, and maybe we'll release more things. Whoa, in Thai, let me see that. Ça va, ça va, oui, ça va, merci. Ça va de ka, ça va de, ça va de ka, ça va de ka. I don't know, maybe I should pronounce it like Sawadi. I don't know. You should just send me a voice note so I can say it tomorrow. My Lithuanian is perfect. Oh Lord. I want to go to Lithuania, but yeah, now we're not in lockdown, but we're still not allowed to go out. Right, Mom? We're still not allowed to travel outside.
No.
No.
Until 1st of July.
Until the 1st of July. Mom confirms.
Yeah. If other countries let us in.
If other countries let us in. That's also a thing, because we're supposedly a risk country, which is kind of funny. We're a risk country. We've been in quarantine like for 3 months, and then there's other countries that haven't done much, and then, you know, to me it seems like they're more of a risk country when they come to us, but still I think we've all Italy and Spain were obviously really huge when it comes to Corona, but yeah, let's just stay safe, and let's just travel, and when we travel, I mean, be safe. Yes, say D at the end of Sawas D. Oh, I thought so, because Sawas there was a little bit like, could be. Sawas D Ka. Sawas D Ka. Sawas D Ka. Voila. Alright, guys. Let's get going, or else I'll be chatting all day. You know me. So, I got my 1981 t-shirt for the 81ers. Woo! Generation 80s. Erika! Buongiorno! Okay, so we're gonna warm up a little bit, and we're just gonna move out that sleep. Just get a little bit of cardio in to get the muscles awake. There's a beautiful hawk that's been flying around for days, and it's really strange because they usually don't come this close. So that's maybe the good part of lockdown. We were completely locked down here on the island, and everything cleaned up. The sky is clean and blue, and the waters, they say, are really clean, and it's so quiet now. Well, when I'm not talking. And the animals get closer. We had like a real big rabbit. There's a lot of rabbits around, but they obviously don't come close here because they know the cats, and probably they know that humans are here. But there are more rabbits now here because, of course, the baby rabbits that are born during the quarantine don't know their limits. So the cats the other day came with a baby rabbit, and I heard screaming. I thought it was the cats playing, and then I heard screaming, and I was like, holy that's a huge rat. I first thought it was a rat, and then I heard it screaming, like, that's not a rat, it was a baby rabbit. Oh. I tried to save it. We run after it like 3 times. It ran away from the cats, I grabbed the cat by the paws and she would pull her back. The rabbit ran away, and poor rabbit ran away a couple of times until I got it. It was hidden under a couple of logs there, and I got it, and then we put it into a little nest so it would rest. It drank, but it wouldn't eat. I think it was two. Yeah, he passed away, or she. We made a little, but sad story. But yay! Say something happy now. Now I go like, wow, that's a shitty story. Not yet, really. That's not a story you should tell in the morning. Yeah, cat owners, you probably know. We always come in here in the morning, and you'll find something like a bird, or I don't know. That's the cool thing about dogs. They don't do that. They just go like, let's go out, you know. But cats, I love them. I just don't like when they kill other species. Okay, keep on doing this a little bit like that. We're also gonna touch her feet, bring a little bit more mobility in here than the last 2 days. Hi, Emma. Here you are. You're going to stretch your ass, dude. Morning, Emma. Good morning, Boris. That's the best place to, to lay down, of course. Okay, keep on doing this for a minute, and then I'm gonna look at what's going on here. Okay, nothing new. That's cool. Everyone is busy. Emma and Boris are helping me today. All right, guys, slowly come up, and we are going down on 4 and do a little bit of cat-cow just to warm up the back as well. Before we do that, I want you to try to get on your toes and wiggle back and forth and back and forth, because I really want to start working on our arches. Okay, so you really gotta try to sit. Of course, don't hurt yourself. I don't know if you can see it because Emma's in the front. Emma, can you go a little bit over there? There you go. Yeah, keep on doing your thing. Like this. Just back and forth. And the more back you go, and the more weight you put, you start waking up these back muscles, right? Okay. So if you can, come up from half to releve, down, releve, down, releve, down, releve. Sit. Waking up a bit of those muscles as well. Alright, relax. Now we're going cat-cow, like in the beginning, day 1. Slowly nose up and crunch in. Really suck in your pelvis and really push your back to the sky. And whoa, so many distractions here, guys. And really keep your core. And now release. Breathe in. And really feel the stomach drop. And breathe out, cat. Breathe in, cow. Breathe out, cat. Breathe in, cow. Breathe out, cat. Couple of times more. Okay, come down in child position. Stretch it out a little bit. Whoa. Stretch out those hip flexors and those groins. That's it. Now, we are going to sit straight like this. Put the feet as close as you can, as always. And we slowly wiggle from left to right. Wake up the lower back, like this. Slowly, la la. Perfect. Do you feel the stretch in the side of the back? Because that should be good. That's it. I'm late. Gara, you didn't miss anything. Don't worry. I was just talking about birds and bees and drinking my shake. You didn't miss anything. No worries. We basically just started. Okay. Butterfly position. If you need to, you push the butterfly a little bit more down. And we move our shoulders with it. Right, Emma? Emma, if you lay here like that, you're really not helping. Because I just looking at her, I want to sleep. Alrighty. Come up slowly. And now we are going to put 1 foot front, 1 foot side. And we're going to flex and point, and flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Here we go. Flex and point. So guys, it's Wednesday? No, it's Thursday. Of course, because we skipped Monday. It's Thursday, so tomorrow's Friday. Who of you, I know a lot of people are working already or back at work. Who are you have plans for the weekend? I mean, what can you do in your country right now? Like, are you still in lockdown or social distance? But what do you guys plan on doing in the weekends like this? When you're like, you're not in lockdown, but you're not allowed to do whatever you want, whatever you want. So, what can you do? Okay, now we slowly start reaching for the foot. If you have a towel or a TheraBand, you can pull. I'm actually gonna show right here. Here's the TheraBand. Twist it around and pull it towards you. And if you want, you can slowly bend over and always think that you want your chest to touch the knees, not the head. You don't want to crunch, you don't want to hunch back. You want a straight back so that we can open the lower back. And we bend it forward just like that. Hey buddy, tu che cosa fai? Fine settimana? Niente, dice. And now relax completely. Let go the head, if you can. And we're gonna stay here for a minute, okay? Here we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now we breathe in, and at the out, we go a little deeper. And a little deeper. And we stay here. I'm counting in my head. "30 seconds to go." "10 seconds to go." 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly come up. That's it. Now we change leg. Here we go. Okay. Wait a little bit. Sometimes you feel like your muscles are not where they're supposed to be when you sit down straight, so just place them whatever feels good. Now first we're gonna stretch a little bit like that. Take the TheraBand or a towel if you want. Pull it towards you. How's the weather at your place, guys? Here it's summer, not full summer yet. July is gonna be crazy like always, July and August. But yeah, we're in summer yet. Yeah, we are. It's like 30 something degrees, 32 maybe, 33. But you know, it's always a big difference from daytime to nighttime. But I notice when it's getting summer because then the nighttime doesn't get that cool anymore. So stretch. Ooh, that stretches. And we let go of the TheraBand or whatever you had. And now we stretch forward, keeping the core, stretch out the lower back, go over the heel, and stretch forward. That's it. What is your best leg, you guys? Left or right? My leg is not placed well. You know, I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, so everything dislocates. That's better. Yep. Keep on stretching. Of course, we'll keep on stretching or else we wouldn't be here. That's the most stupid thing I've ever said. Okay. Breathing. Where did you go? Huh? And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Now we breathe in, and on out we go a little deeper, and we really keep into the stretch, and we're gonna hold for a minute, okay? Breathe in. And out. Chest on the knee. Head on the shin splint. There we go. And now feel into the stretch. Hey, buddy. Feel into the stretch and relax. Here we go. Seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up slowly. Happy New Year! All right, now wiggle out the legs. Perfect, like that. And I want to do a little calf stretch. If you have a book or a block, that's perfect because you can simply stretch it out like that, or if you are on a stair, you can also stretch it out like that. So if you want to go and find something, don't have anything, that's fine. Let me check the comments. Left. You left or my left? Left. All right, here we go. Or your worst side is the left. That's what you meant. Okay, so we stretch it. And this is like a pretty intense calf stretch. Looks like you're doing nothing, but hey guys, whoa. Alright, if you put the toes on the edge and you push forward like a guy doing nothing, like this, then you'll really feel it. Woo. Okay, let's change. Wow, I never do this. This is really good. There we go. As I said, stretching is just a lot of patience and a lot of time and a lot of breathing. That's all there is to it. Just need to give yourself time. Like all good things. Like when your grandma is cooking pasta sauce. You know, the real good pasta sauce takes time. Because you have to let it simmer. Wow, this side is much stiffer than the other side. Oh, guys, seriously. Didn't know my calves were that stiff. I also haven't been practicing points for a long time, so I have no strength. Ow. Okay. And now, to keep the same block, but first we're gonna warm up the feet a little bit. I don't know if you can see me like this best. We are going to... Oh, you want to say hi?
Hi, good morning.
My dad wants to say hi. Vieni, vieni.
Dove?
Qua. Okay, we're going to pull up the foot like this. Please.
Oh, over there.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone.
Italiani,
Buongiorno a
olandesi,
tutti.
francesi,
Goedemorgen, bonjour.
tedeschi,
Buonasera, guten Morgen.
letteren,
Enzovoort, enzovoort. Bye bye.
Lituano. Are you gonna stretch?
Morgen. Tomorrow.
Okay. So now I'm going from point to demi. Point, demi. Point, demi. Keep on going. Goedemorgen. Good morning, Daddy. Oh no, left is the best side. Sorry. Left. Salutano. He's still here. He's just waiting to do something, right? Where are you going?
Shopping.
Without me.
Shopping center.
We're not allowed to go out.
Huh?
Non possiamo andare fuori così.
Boodschappen doen.
Oh, boodschappen doen, dat mag wel. Ga je alleen boodschappen doen?
Ja.
Zonder mij?
Ja.
Zo. Ik weet niet wanneer die terugkomt dan hoor, maar...
IJsje.
Ijsjes. Vedi, io avevo messo qui per fare più posto, ma... Lei dice, mi stiro anch'io.
Ma stirano?
Stiamo stirando. Stiamo scaldando i piedi. Okay, then we go from here, point, demi, point, demi, point, demi, point, demi. He's gone. Yep. I can't believe he's going shopping without me. Or grocery shopping. That's like my favorite part of the week. The only day I get out. Feel like a prisoner. Have you guys seen the Spanish series that is called Vis a Vis? Now, if we can, we're going to push the toes forward, okay? So from demi, point, down, point, demi, point, down, like this. That's it. It's like the orange is the new black, but I think Vis a Vis is older. And how's it called? Oh, it's called Locked Up in English. I really liked it. At the beginning I didn't. At the beginning I was like, nah. Gonna switch foot. In the beginning I didn't really like it. I thought it was a bit boring. But then I really got into it. I actually started watching it because Olga, she recommended it because I finished watching La Casa de Papel, Money Heist. which I love. Oh my god, I love Nairobi. Why she had to die in the series. And the professor, obviously. But then when I finished watching La Casa de Papel, Olga was like, maybe you should watch Vis a Vis. And I was like, Then my dad got really into it. He's the biggest fan of it. So, now that we warmed up that little bit, I want you to take the block or whatever you have, and we're gonna stretch out the calf like this. And we're gonna sit on it if you can, or else you're just gonna sit on it like this. And if you can, you're really gonna like push it like this, very slowly. Don't put your whole weight into it, but just wiggle back and forth like so. This is when we're working on that beautiful split, the end of the split. Keep on stretching. See, pointing exercise feels so good, doesn't it? Yes. Hi, Estere. A lot of people just forget the feet, and the feet are feeling so good once you've stretched them out. Okay, we change, so we use the block or bulk or whatever you have, and we're gonna stretch it out. Amishka, why are you jealous of Amishka? Amishka. She's the queen of stretching. You know that cats, oh my god, they're so flexible. Okay, now put the point a little bit further on the edge, and that's where we get that magic. Ouch, be careful that you don't hurt yourself. What you guys doing? Huh? Okay, a little bit more. Alrighty. Remove the block. Remove the blocks. Whoa. And for the ones that can, we're gonna sit like this. Use the weight, put them on your hands. Be very careful with this. Now if you can, point your toes like this. And this is what we're going for. To curl the toes under and really then push forward on this arch. Like that. And for the ones who want some extra arch, we get up on top of the points and we push like this. And really, once the toes are warmed up, really try to push into that arch. Obviously only if you reach this far within your arch, or else we don't want anything to break. Just bit by bit, progressively. Okay, I'm just trying to make modifications for everyone to be able to start their journey to splits and arch. Hashtag split fam. I was saying on my Facebook, okay, relax a little bit. That's it. We relax for 10 seconds and then we do it one more time. I was saying on my Facebook, I was looking for split pictures. Actually, I don't have a lot of them. Or maybe not on my phone or my computer. So I thought, like, when we're allowed to travel again, we should take, like, pictures of us in our splits everywhere we go. So I want to make hashtag split pic. That would be really fun if we all did that, right? Okay, one more time. Here we go. Ciao. Cosa fate? Cosa continui ad andare avanti, indietro, avanti, indietro, avanti, indietro? Eh? Cottillo? See? Like that. Or for the ones that want to on top. Here we go. I was saying when I just have to wait for a long time like this, I get bored very easily. Normally I would stretch and like watch a movie or something, but it's really good to, okay, stretch it out a little bit. It's really good to be in nature and like don't be on the screen the whole time. Okay, wiggle out the legs, move the feet, the toes. If you feel like you want to massage them a little bit, that's totally fine. I just ruined my nail polish, but that's also fine. Let's see. I can't do this. I put my points against the wall. Is it okay? Of course. Of course, don't break your toes. We don't want anything like that to happen. Points against the wall is amazing. Alrighty, so now we're going to lay on our back. And we're going to do a little bit of a modification of what we did yesterday, but in the beginning it's the same. Lay on your back, take your knees to the chest, and we start pushing one leg out and one leg knee towards the chest, like we did yesterday. And we'll wiggle it a bit back and forth, but very slowly. Pull it a little bit inside towards the groin, like so. And I want us to actively push the hip flexor that is stretched. I really want that to be active and not like lay like this. I really want this to be active and working, and also the arch that we just warmed up. I want us to get used to that stretch as much as possible. If you can, of course. We go slowly. So now we are going to slowly stretch out the leg towards the sky. Yay! And we're going to flex and point. And flex and point. Now you see that warm up? No polish is like coming up. That's alright. Interesting, right? The warm up that we did before on the feet, that's exactly what we do when we flex. From flex go to point. So when we flex and point, we don't want to do this. That's just warming up the ankle. We really want to push, open up as much as we can, and we want to push through the knee and then all the way to point. From point back to the knee, and then when we come back, we really want to feel that stretch first going into the heel, and that's why you flex. You see what I mean? So it's really a mechanism. It's not just doing this. So right now we push and point. From point we go down. Think of stretching the heel out, and then is when you get the flex. So if you got a towel or a TheraBand, get it. And we are going to stretch the leg towards us, like that. And we start breathing. Don't forget the lower back leg. Pull a little more towards you. A little bit more when you breathe out. One more breath. Breathe out. And a little closer. Now you should feel your hamstring. Right? Keep on going. you want, you can remove the towel, keep the leg in the same place, and start taking it with your hands. You won't believe how much more space we have before and after. My leg is starting to shake. That's a good thing. Right. Now, breathe in, and we slowly bring the leg to the side. Doesn't matter if you're here. Use a towel, a TheraBand, or use your hand. But for the ones that are here, I want you to move it to the side. That's it. Now, bend the knee. Breathe in, and when you breathe out, stretch the knee. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Point to flex a little bit just to get distracted. Keep breathing. Keep working on that lower leg. Now slowly bring the leg back in. Bend and pull the knee actively towards you. And we change leg. How did you like this stretch? I always love it. Now slowly pull up the other knee. Pull it towards you. Like that. I swear this is way less painful than it was yesterday. Still got a little feel here in the groin, but way less painful. Now really work on that hip flexor and really point and make it active. Okay, we stretch the leg up and we flex and we point and we flex and we point, flex, point, and flex, and point. Now really, from point, go down to the knee, really push the heel up to the sky, and that's when you get your flex. Now from here, really go through the knee, and then point. Keep the lower hip flexor straight, point the knee, flex, flex the knee, point, point the knee, flex, flex the knee, point, flex and point, flex and point. Two more. Last one. Here we go. Okay, now, here we go again, guys. We can do this. Come on. What you doing here? I wasn't calling you. Okay, get your towel or your TheraBand and start pulling the leg towards you. You're right in front of the camera again. Yep, you are. Yes, you are. There you go. Okay, now breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. My leg is shaking. Put a little bit more flex. Ow. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, every time you breathe out, you bring it a little closer. Keep the hip flexor straight and the back. Let go of the TheraBand. Get it with your hands. That's it. This leg is shaking, y'all. I have no strength in those stabilization muscles. So I have to tighten it a little. If I let it go, it will shake. If I straighten it, I have my muscle. That's it. Flex and point if you want to. Move it to the side. Now, bend your knee and stretch. If you feel a little click, it's normal. Just make sure it doesn't hurt. It's just the muscles not being used to being in a weird position. It's like when you carry a bag, a shopping bag, like this, and then you let go of it, and you'll feel like your elbow click, you know, go. That's exactly what we're doing now. So pull a little more towards you. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Slowly bring the leg back to the sky or ceiling and down. Here we go. Both knees to the chest. Perfect. That's it. All right, both feet up. TheraBand or towel. Whoa. Here we go. Flex. And pull it towards you as much as you can. Breathe in, breathe out. And relax. Yes. Slowly twist and come up. Voila. Doen we een relax of an overstretch? Both. Was gonna ask the same thing. Are you overstretching the knee or let out of the lock? I can do this and put it with. So, you mean when I'm in this position? Or when I am like the lower leg or the upper leg? So we go on while you give me an answer. It killed me. No, don't die, don't die. Relax, slowly. Everyone on their own level of stretchiness, all right? So, of course, we need to do our lunge. The upper, okay, the upper. Let's see. Let's undulate this. So the upper one, I'm not trying to overstretch it yet because I just want these muscles in the knee to get used to get the stretch from the flex that we're doing, because the people that don't have a split, I don't want them to get hurt straight away. So we'll slowly get into the overstretch once we start using, you know, the back of our knees and the calves. So if you can overstretch, do it after you've warmed up really well. But that's what I mean. That's why I want to do this stretch, because I want us to start using the overstretch a little bit. So you don't have to lock the knee. You actually have to let go a little bit of the pressure in the knee and really figure out or focus more focus more on stretching this part and lengthening this part, because then you will actually get that overstretch later on. All right, so now I have to do it on the other leg as well, because or else it's not the same. So when you do this and you lock the knee in place, you really have like you're getting this tension, right? And we have this tension in the beginning, but when you slowly start to release and breathe out, you actually want to relax the knee, and that's why we want to go up to the sky with the heel, because then we will really stretch this part and we will overstretch the knee, and that's when we hold the knee and like we can pull the kneecap, because it's not like it's relaxed, you know. Then we can slowly use the overstretch like this. But for the people that don't have an overstretch or are not working on that yet, we just work on pulling the knee, and then it's okay if the knee is kind of locked. I don't know if that kind of answers the question. Okay, I'll just wait for your answer while we continue. We continue with the lunges. Lunch sounds good. Just have breakfast. Okay, so again, for the ones that want to use blocks or books or bricks or whatever they have at home, we're going to use these. For the ones that don't need them, we obviously don't. So we slowly get into their 90-degree position. and leg up. We kind of, if I am correct, we kind of feel less resistance in the calves when we do this stretch back and forth now. Am I correct? Because we did much more calf work than we did yesterday. So we slowly rock back and forth. Keep the core engaged. That's it. And we rock back and forth. And we work on our upper leg strength as much as we work on the core. Put the knee down. That's it. So when we are in a lunge, many people say, but we're going over the 90 degree. That's okay as long as we don't cross over the foot. Like, we don't want to do this, right? We don't want to do this. We really want to stay here, but if you have to stretch out the hip flexor, you have to go over the knee a little bit, as long as we don't go like this, yeah? So, hip flexors in place, breathe in and out, in and out, in and out, and we hold here if we can. If we want to, we move the foot outwards and we go down on our elbows like this, which goes much easier than yesterday, or at least a little bit, right? Keep on breathing. Keep engaging the core and really feel into the stretch. Don't hurt yourself, just feel into it and breathe into it. And slowly come up. Put the foot in the middle. Put the toes under and slowly stretch backwards. And this time we're going to sit here for a while like this. So it's like a child pose, but with a stretched leg. Okay, stay here. The upper, yes, it does. Perfect. Like that. All right. Now we slowly change leg. Here we go again, 90 degrees. I don't know why I always want to say 90%. 90% of the time. So, toes under, push slowly. Here we go. Rock back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm going to use the blocks to show how it looks with, because sometimes we can't, like, but it's completely possible, okay? Like that. And we have a little workout in our abs, in our back, in our upper leg, like this. That's it, put the knee down, and stretch the toe. Sorry. And we sit here a little bit. Fresh air, yes. We move out the foot if we need to have an extra stretch. We come down on our elbows and we stay here a bit. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax the hip flexor. Breathe into it if it hurts. Don't over push. And then play. Ah. Ciao. Cosa dicevo te? Oh yeah, you stretch too. Show that booty, show that booty, show that booty. Put the foot in. child pose, and stretch the leg. That's it. That's it. Stretch the leg, buddies. I wonder with the how do you get so dirty every single time? Where do you go? Okay. This. Okay. Come up slowly. I have no idea what time it is, guys. We're gonna do the open split. So we're slowly going to take a one leg front, one to the side, and we're gonna wiggle side to side like this. Slowly. Whoa, windy. And now we're going to stretch to the side, and as a reference I always like to use this. Stretch to the side, we go over the hill, right? We don't crunch into it. We go over the hill, like we stretch it out like this. Arm to the sky, chest to the sky, and to the side. So, there we go. Shoulder down. Like such. Come up slowly. For the ones that want an extra stretch, you can open the leg and go down. Feel your hips popping as normal. I don't know if it's healthy, but it's normal. Alright, now same thing, other side. Slowly come out of your stretches every time. That's it. Stretch one leg forward, one to the side. Reference, over the hill, like that. Arm to the sky, shoulder down, chest to the sky, and stretch. There you go. You can even use this as a help, so you don't hurt your back too much. Remember, we always want to keep those hip bones on the floor. That's it. And if you want an extra stretch, of course, put the foot to the side. And cos'è? Sì. That's my mom with the dogs. And come up. Now, going into W, like this. How do your feet feel, guys, now that you are more limber and we've warmed them up as well? Push with your elbows to your knees. And of course, if you're here, that's perfect as well. We will get there. Right, so that's it. Push, push, push. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And remember when I said bouncing is not good? Of course it's not good when you bounce and you're cold. Dude! Tell your cousin to shut up. Even Italian dogs have a lot of cousins. But I was saying, when you're really warmed up and you know where to look for the stretch, then you can slowly bounce. You see, I am like moving back and forth and it looks like a bounce. But, we're not like bouncing the hell out of it, you know. So now sit in your splits, and we are going to twist and move forward. Okay, try to keep the hip bone in the place and move forward with your chest towards your knee. Here we go. Mariska! Con chi ce l'avevi te? Se non c'è nessuno. Non si può andare in giro. Ok. Breathe in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Sit here for a minute. Check if your hip bone is still on the floor or if you want to go deeper and you follow the leg. So go deeper, and when you go deeper, think of sinking down into the floor with that hip bone. That's it. One more. And breathe out. Slowly come up. We change side. Breathe in, or even turn around first. Square your hips, your chest, going towards the knee. Breathe in, and breathe out. That's it. Stay with your hip bone on the floor. You see I have more problems with this side. That's it. Hold on, stay there. And come up slowly. Right, so now since we sit here already, we're gonna take the middle split like this. And now we're gonna, I'm gonna put myself like this. Okay, take the middle split, square your hips, breathe in, do the same thing. Move to the front, breathe in, and breathe out. If you want, and you want to have that overstretch, put something under your foot. The block won't do yet. Well, it actually could, but, or a book or something. Breathe in and breathe out. Like that. Stay here for a bit. I'm going to count down from 30 to 1. Here we go. 30, 29, 28, 27. Keep breathing. 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, keep breathing, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, come on, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come off slowly. That's it. Same thing, other side. Slowly come out of your stretch. Half split. Here we go. Square your hips forward. Breathe in and slowly over the hill. Here we go. Try to reach your foot. If you can't go all over, that's perfectly fine. If you want to use a TheraBand to help you, or a towel, that's perfectly fine as well. For the ones that can't go down, they go down. Slowly over the hill, engage the core. That's it. Breathe in. And out. That's it. Slowly release. Stay there. That's it. Breathe in. And out. For the ones that want over split, here we go. Flex. Put your hand under your foot. Take the block or book. And hold it here. Now, deep breath, 30 seconds. Here we go. Stretch down. Here we go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, keep breathing, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good job, guys and girls. Slowly come back. How are we doing? Everyone is quiet. That's good because everyone is working. I love it. All right, so now we did all those stretches. We're gonna stand up on our knees and we're gonna move and push our hips forward. Stay in 90%, no, 90 degree. And push your hip forward slowly. And release. And push the hips slowly forward. And release. There we go. That's it. Now we're going into our splits. Every day a little more. So, okay. 90 degrees, just like the lunge. Yeah, we're going to do it different today because yesterday we came from the middle split, but now we're going from up, okay? So 90 degrees, or a little bit further actually, like this. Prepare your toes under, up, and we slowly split down. If you can't, hold it with either your back toes or your blocks. Go down as much as you can. Straighten the hips and really point just like we did in our exercise, and really use the back of your leg. We're going to work that a little bit more tomorrow, but for now we sit in our splits right here. Wiggle a bit. If you are completely on the floor and you want more of that hip flexor stretch, wiggle a bit around until you feel where it's stiff. If we want, we can bend forward and you'll feel the stretch. If you don't feel the stretch, you can bend next to it like this, or you can try and see if your hips are straight if you're completely down by taking the opposite hand of the leg, put it to the side, and the back leg arm on the other side of the butt, so you can really straighten out those hips. That was a little advanced trick. That's totally fine. Okay, now the toes go under, we push up, and we slowly come in. Dogs are killing the cat. Okay, that was split left. How are we feeling? Recover a little bit. Couple of seconds before we go at the other side. Boris, vieni qua, lascia stare il gatto. Come. Nei, come. Vieni qua. Bravo. Lascia stare Benji. Okay, never mind. I could never be a lion tamer because my dogs doesn't even listen to me. Next leg. Good, we only have 2 legs, right? 90 degrees. Prepare with the toes under. If you need to stretch a little bit more, now's the time. And here we go. Push up. And we slowly come down to our splits. If we can't, that's perfectly fine. We hold the blocks like such and really try to open the hip flexors. Don't think of going down. Think of opening up, like lengthening the split, okay? So for the ones that can go down, go down. Check your hips if they're square, because normally you feel good like this. When you square your hips, you feel a little stretch somewhere, even if it's in the back of the calf. So if you can, come down. Always check your technique before you go further. Always check if your hips are squared. If you don't know, check it with the hand on the opposite leg. Got that big butt, and I cannot lie. Alright, now stay down for the ones that can. For the ones that are holding on, keep on doing it. That's the right thing. If you want an extra stretch, then you're already down. Then stretch to the side. Then of course the hips are not square, but you get what I mean. A little bit of contortion. That's it. Now slowly come up. And we can bend the back knee into a half split and relax this leg. So, why are we in a half split? Because we're going to stretch in the middle of the half split and the regular split. We're going to try to pancake. If you need blocks or anything, you could put blocks on your chest, for example, to help stretch out here. And if not, then we just try to pancake like this. Sometimes, obviously, what you call it, the body itself, like if I pancake all the way, my knee will come in. For now, that's fine, because we're trying to stretch the groin, okay? But when we're really going into the front split, we want the knees to go up, unless we're doing some contortion where the knees have to go in. So we really want to try to stretch out the middle split. That's it. Come up slowly. We change sides. What did we do? Oh, yeah, okay. So splits on this side, half split on this side, and we slowly stretch forward. So in the middle of both. Here we go. Stretch in between so we get that middle split. That's it. We're really stretching the groin. Right? Yep. So guys, I see we're all concentrated, or I hope you just didn't run away. No, I'm pretty sure you guys are concentrated and doing absolutely well. We gotta see when we're gonna do this Zoom. Let's make a chat room so we can figure out when is a good time for everyone to Zoom each other so we can see each other. Slowly come up and close the legs slowly. That's it. And wiggle to the inside because we need to do the opposite of what we just did, right? Okay. Those splits were good, right? So now we're gonna do the middle split and we're gonna let our legs fall. If you have a wall, you can use that. I don't have one. They're mine beside at the moment. I don't have one right here. I'm gonna use this to have a little bit more resistance. That's it. So legs up and slowly let them fall. That's it. Slowly let them fall. You can use blocks to hold them here, or you can use your hands like this. Hold them in your knees. Perfectly fine. If you need to bend your knee, that's totally fine. That's where you hold it. But what you want to stretch the groin. So just let them fall and hold it with your hands in the knees. If you do have a split, of course, stretch out the knees. Don't overlock it. Try to stretch the back of it rather than overlocking the knee at the moment. That's it. Point and flex if you feel like. Always working on the feet and our calves. Have beautiful lines when we are in that showcase and in that medley and in that because we just want to. Okay, stay there. I'm just going to remove my TheraBand. Like that. And if you feel like you're stretching like this and you can't really reach, then we're going back to the baby stance. You can just bend your knees, hold the feet, and just baby stance like this. So you will still stretch the groin. And then bit by bit, you can try to like bend and stretch. And bend and stretch. That's if you don't really have a lot of splits yet. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch until you let it fall. Right? That's it. Okay. Close. Take your knees to your chest. Come up slowly. Roll up. And let's check. I only have 10. Feeling better than yesterday. Perfect. You don't suck, Patricia. I'm pretty sure you're amazing. Yes, you are. Okay. So, we're slowly gonna try our middle splits. We're coming up like this. Use the blocks if you need to. And we're slowly going down. As I said, keep the feet on the floor. So don't pull it like that, because then you're really straining the hips, the muscles. Put the feet down and the knees up. And we slowly go down. If you need the blocks, you can hold them here, or books. If you don't need them, you can just put your hands here. If you don't need those, you can just put your elbows down, and we hold. If you can't hold, you can hold the pillow, just like I said yesterday with the straight split. You can put the pillow or the block like this, because then you can really relax on the point where you can't go down. So it obviously has to match your height of what you're missing. Of course, now the legs are in, but I mean when you go down to the split, you really want to try to have your feet open. All right, so we try to split as much as we can. If you're here, that's fine. If you're here, that's also fine. Yeah, I was gonna say, for the ones that are getting better and better and better because they already had a split and they're going faster, then if you can find an elastic band like this with the numbers on it, that's gonna be amazing for you. If you're not that point yet, don't worry. This is a beginners to advanced, because we all want to get benefits from this little course, if I can call it that way. So for the ones that already have a split and want to work on the overstretch, then 1 foot goes in number 8 for me for the moment being, and then I pass it back, and then don't drop it into your face, and put it number 1, and then you slowly stretch it out like this. You could actually also use this, but you must have really short legs like mine. If you are closed up, if you're opened up, you can use this. And then, well, I think this is the furthest you can go. You could put them here, but then you would be really short. And this can help you a lot with really opening up. So, there we go. That was just a tip. Alrighty, now slowly come back from your splits. Yep, okay. Shake them out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Bend over forward. And come up slowly, like this. Now bend and stretch, bend and stretch, bend and stretch. You can open it to hip width, cross your arms like this, and just let the weight pull you down, wiggle a bit. That's it. Just relax. Drop the arms. Now slowly roll up. And woo! Good job, guys and girls, boys and girls. Move a little bit around like this. Move the hips. Be very gentle right now because you're very overstretched. So be very gentle when you walk around. Be very, don't forget to hydrate. Drink lots of water, or lemon water, watermelon water, juice, so good. I'm gonna sit at the table. Okay, you guys, oh, this is stuck. All right, I'm gonna sit here. How are you guys doing? Are you still there? If you have any personal questions, then please text me. Sometimes I don't answer straight away, but I do see it. And you know that I'm always here when you need me. If you want to know anything, I'm gonna do my best to get answer or solution. And tell me if how I'm doing. I love the feedback that you guys give me. Am I doing too little? Am I doing too much? I'm trying to do something for everyone so that everyone feels amazing and gets results bit by bit. Of course, some people are tend to be more flexible than others. Other people have already done splits, as I say, I repeat, but you got to know that this is something that you have to work on every day a little bit. Some days are easier than others. Some days our body are just stiff, or they're stiff from the day before, or whatever. So never be tough on yourself when it comes to that. Always go for the best that you can do, but be kind to your body because it's doing a lot for you. So yeah, keep on drinking a lot of water, hydrate, eat healthy food, get some fruits now that it's summer, pineapple, strawberries, watermelon, and just fill your body with good stuff. So let me see. Thank you, Celine, for being here. Dankjewel, Chiara, Patricia. Who else was writing? Gintare, Estere, and Coretta, Erika, Chloe, Rita, Julia. I love you guys having here. Ingrid, Manon. Watching backwards. Wow, that's it. You guys were amazing. Thank you so much. I hope that this helps. Every day I try to do something a little bit different so we can progress. So don't forget that I am here for you. Write me. And it was painful today, but thank you. I'm so sorry that was painful, Rita. What was painful? Because you had pain from yesterday or because of the exercises? I'd love to know so that I know what to how to adapt it maybe for you. Because of course sometimes it is painful to stretch, but it depends on what kind of pain you have. So you're welcome, Chloe. Thank you so much for being here. So excited. Woo! Tomorrow, day 4. Day 4, and we'll kind of do the same things that we are doing now. We're progressing slowly, so so that we can all get better and get stretchier. Yes, okay, guys. So I give you a very big kiss and hugs from Mallorca, and because of yesterday, I think that is possible. You know what, guys? I've heard a lot of people don't really take magnesium. Or are not aware that they should take it. Thank you. See you tomorrow. See you morgen, Patricia. Dikke kus. So magnesium is really beneficial, especially if you take it at nighttime. Magnesium fills the muscles and the body with healthy nutrients that we need. Especially our muscles. So if you can get your hands on magnesium, or even a special like magnesium with vitamin B tablets, sometimes they're very cheap. I would go for like medium quality at least. Take it at night and you'll see that it helps against muscle pain. So that's a tip that I can give you. And drink a lot. Coconut water, aloe vera, really keep those muscles hydrated and that blood running. So guys, big hug, virtual hug. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I see you tomorrow, day 4 at 10:30. And if you want to send me your pictures, please do. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye. Doei.